CoachLibrary.tv. The pursuit of life well spent.
Words of Wisdom, episode number 49. Prepare to win before you begin. How to think like a Navy SEAL. Hello and welcome to CoachLibrary.tv. I'm your coach, Jason Ayers. Welcome everyone, and thank you for being a part of the community. I'm honored to be an encouraging part of your life each week. The number of listeners continues to grow, and we now have listeners from all around the world. This week, I'm excited to share with you some of the strategies that U.S. Navy SEALs use to prepare for and succeed at their missions. Navy SEALs go through some of the toughest training in the world. The training pushes the body to both its physical and mental limits. The idea here is that it's equally important to be mentally prepared as it is to be prepared physically. The best athlete or the best swimmer won't make the cut if they are mentally weak. I find this fascinating. I'm intrigued by the optimal mental performance elite SEAL team members are able to achieve and how the rest of us can learn to do the same. SEALs are taught how to master their fear and do whatever it takes to complete the mission. What if we could prepare for our work in the same way? What if we could be so mentally prepared that we could win before we ever begin? That would be awesome, right? That's why I want to share with you two techniques that Navy SEALs use to select and advance on their targets to prepare for mission success. These techniques will help you prepare and think like a Navy SEAL as you navigate the situations and opportunities in front of you. It's true, sometimes opportunities come to us, but more often than not, we have to pursue them. So how do you know which opportunities is worth your time and energy to pursue? Is it a winnable fight? Can you succeed at reaching your target? Or are you at risk at wasting valuable manpower and resources? Navy SEALs undergo an exclusive course called Special Operations Target Analysis Study. In this course, they are taught how to determine and select which targets count the most. They use a decision matrix known by the acronym C.A.R.V.E.R, which is 6 points of evaluation using a ranking from 1 to 5, low to high. The 6 points of C.A.R.V.E.R are as follows. Criticality. How vital is this opportunity to your overall mission? Accessibility. How easy is it for you to reach this target? Recognizability. How easy will it be for you to recognize the opportunity to act when it happens? Will you have a great sense of clarity? Vulnerability. In the civilian world, this might sound more like how open or how readily available is this opportunity? Effect. What impact will this opportunity have on my overall mission? Will it bring increased profits, passion, or happiness? Return. What is the return on your effort? Will you experience a short-term or a long-term gain? How much will it cost you in time and money? Perhaps the target is reachable, but not worth the risk of your depleted time and attention. You can use this approach to evaluate a single opportunity or make a difficult decision between multiple choices. If you find that you have 2 or more opportunities that map out as both critical and provide an increase in profits, passion, or happiness, then it's best to select the one that is most attainable. The key is not to select whatever is the easiest, but it's a reminder that you want to be efficient with your time and resources. They are finite and will be needed during the lean times. And Navy SEALs train to understand that with every action there is a consequence, which either takes them closer to or further away from victory. Once you've selected an opportunity to pursue, you want to make sure that you've maximized your efforts to your advantage. In his book, Unleash the Warrior Within, former Navy SEAL Richard Makowicz explains a strategic planning concept called advantage stacking. The advantage stacking technique is a process for evaluating your key advantages and identifying any weaknesses prior to engagement. This checklist of sorts is helpful in stacking your abilities and resources in your favor. The opportunities that allow for you to stack the most advantages in your favor are the opportunities that you have the greatest chance of mission success. Whether that mission is closing a sale, mastering the job interview, or pursuing a lifelong ambition, it is this preparation in advance of your action that will prepare you for victory. The process of advantage stacking is really about asking the right questions that makes all the difference between success and failure. An easy way to remember to do this is to remember the acronym ADVANTAGES. If you're a Navy SEAL, your life and the lives of your teammates depend on it. But I'm not a Navy SEAL. Fine. Then your family or your employees depend on you being able to properly assess your advantages before you start. The key is that you have to be absolutely honest with yourself in the following categories. Attitude. Albert Einstein once said, "Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character." Ask yourself, what attitude am I bringing to this opportunity? Is it one of victory or defeat? Do you truly expect to win, or deep down, do you expect defeat? Your attitudes become your actions. Desire. How badly do you want it? Does it make your heart race? Does it bring a sense of peace? Don't waste your time and resources on targets that you do not truly desire. Otherwise, you'll not have the energy and stamina to see your actions through to the end. Visualization. Can you see yourself succeeding at your mission? Visualize yourself walking into the boardroom and immediately connecting with the board members before you present a killer proposal. Visualize yourself walking confidently into your job interview, providing a firm handshake and a genuine smile. Visualizing does not make reality happen, but is a great way to prepare yourself mentally, so when the opportunity does happen, you will recognize it because you've already been there. Attention. Do you have the time and ability to give proper attention to this initiative? Are your current priorities in alignment with this opportunity? Remember, you can only solve one problem at a time. Necessity. Define what is absolutely necessary to reach your goal and do that to the best of your ability. A helpful tip is to write down everything that you think you need to do to accomplish your task and then eliminate everything that is redundant or non-essential to achieving it. Timing. Is this the right time for you? Are you able to respond at the right time and at the right speed? It does no good to create and submit a proposal for a project that needs a quick start and a quicker turnaround if you're not in a position to deliver. Alliances. What allies will you need in this new endeavor? Who's best suited to help equip you? This is not the time to build new alliances. You should be doing this all along, so they are at your side when needed. Start building relationships with key players before you need them. Gear. What hardware, software, and resources do you need to get the job done? Use and acquire only what you need and farm out the rest. Remember, travel light and keep it simple. Emergency. What's your backup plan if your approach fails? What's your plan B if your proposal gets shot down at first pass? How will you counter a series of difficult interview questions? There's a great advantage to being able to quickly and easily regroup and re-engage your target. Your plan is no plan at all if it does not have a contingency plan. And finally, skills. Here is where you need to be brutally honest with yourself. Pride can ruin the whole mission. Do you have the skills required to succeed? Or do you need to acquire new or better skills before advancing? If you do not have the time or resources available to acquire new skills, check with your allies. How can they help you? The next time you take on a new project, assignment, or business venture, be sure to use the C.A.R.V.E.R and advantage stacking techniques in your favor. These two techniques will help you think and prepare like a Navy SEAL. You may not be a soldier, but we all have something worth fighting for. What cause are you fighting for that you could apply these strategic planning techniques to help advance your mission? Remember, being mentally prepared is essential for the Navy SEALs on the battlefront and for us in the workplace. This has been your coaching application for this week's Words of Wisdom. If you have a series idea for me or would like to be a part of this show, call the listener line area code 816-581-2990. That's area code 816-581-2990.